how are you? Welcome to my gentle, soothing PM summer routine video. It's really only 2 products if you don't count cleansing. Anyway, it's Sunday night here on Maui. We have survived Hurricane Doug, which is amazing. Like, we barely even got any rain, no wind at all. Which is really amazing considering how close it actually came to us. So we have an amazing weather girl here who's been keeping us updated, and it played out the way that she said it was going to play out from like day 1 that she started talking about it. So we felt really knowledgeable and really well mentally prepared for it. So that was great, and we are ever so thankful. The science of hurricanes is really interesting. We usually have 1 or 2 warnings here on Maui per year. And, you know, it's kind of like we're just always ready during hurricane season. When you live on an island in the middle of the Pacific, you're just always ready for a hurricane. Because they can come at any time during hurricane season, which is, I think, April to September. Anyway, I am wearing the Chubby Cheeks Lift and Plump Sheet Mask by Peach and Lily. I am wearing the Marine Energy Eye Masks by Shangri. For those of you worried about my waist and the sheet mask, I have not done a sheet mask since we last did one together on a video. And I also haven't purchased any sheet masks, I think in 2020, which is amazing, right? So this mask feels really good. It has ginseng, snail secretion, filtrate, kidney bean, peptides, skullcap root, aloe, ylang-ylang, black soybean, mushroom niacinamide. It's really fancy, and it's probably too fancy for a sheet mask. I mean, really all I'm looking for is some hydration. I highly doubt we're gonna get any significant anti-aging properties from a short sheet mask. But anyway, enough chit chat. Let me tell you, when I am having summer skin issues, like I am today, where my skin feels dehydrated, but it also feels rough, like it needs exfoliation, I will always start with a sheet mask to hydrate and just loosen my skin, because I don't want to go in with dry skin with an exfoliant and it just will feel too harsh on my skin. So I'm sitting here for a little bit longer. I put this on a little bit before I started filming, so let's just chit chat for a few more minutes. I wanted to ask you something. Would you use soap with a fragrance oil if you knew the fragrance was phthalate free and passed several regulations for clean standards? Now, I ask you this because we're in a new era of eco, right? Where we have a lot more options than we did in the past for scenting products. And soap is a rinse-off product. And so for you to get a pretty significant smell in your soap, you need about 3 to 5% of essential oils. And it just seems like such a waste to me of all that plant matter. Like, I love the idea of a beautifully scented soap with essential oils, but I'm just not sure if we have an option to use phthalate-free fragrance oils and you need less. Is that a better eco option? We're using a lot less plants, a lot less water, a lot less of an ingredient. So I just wonder, because the other thing is I really like citrus smells. I was talking to a friend about this. I really like citrus smells, and citrus smells are really hard to get in soap and stick. And they also can potentially be irritating to the skin, you know? So I really have wondered, so what do you guys think? Please tell me in the comments below, because I am getting close to selling my soap, but I really have not resolved the scent issue. So I would love it. I would love any advice. So let's go ahead and take this baby off. Ching. Ching. I'm just never impressed with Korean skincare eye masks. I'm just not. The only thing for me that's worth the money, that's worth the waste, is the 100% pure eye gels. So I wish their sheet masks were as thin, and I felt like they transferred as much hydration. Okay, I've mentioned this product before. You guys, I've mentioned it on Instagram 1,000 times, and I'm gonna keep mentioning it because I still just really enjoy it. And you know me, I am not trying to try every product. So this has really been a nice summer, it's such a nice summer exfoliating product. It's perfect for the end of the day, like I've mentioned before, because it has a little bit of a surfactant in it. So it foams and cleanses your face while exfoliating. So I love it for that. So it's the Mukti 2-in-1 Resurfacing Exfoliant. Beauty Heroes had it in a Beauty Heroes box. The nice thing is, if you go on the Beauty Heroes website, they have it in a small size. This is the 100 ml, but I think they have it in half this size. And it's actually, if you get the half size, which I kind of feel like is all you need, because this product goes a long way. Like, I've only just used a teaspoon and my entire face is covered, but I feel like if you get the small size, it's not that expensive, $30-some for these beautiful ingredients, beautiful texture, beautiful smell, and it lasts quite a while. So yeah, so this is what I'm doing now. Because I have all the essence still on my face, I have such a nice buffer for coming in and smoothing anywhere where I felt like I was having dry skin, or I was having a lot of buildup, or I have a lot of sweat. So I'm just gently rinsing that off, and now I'm gonna go rinse it off and I'll be right back. So now, if you can see, I have an incredibly smooth canvas. My skin feels plump. It doesn't feel parched like when I sat down to do my routine, and it just feels so decadent right now. You could use any sheet mask to do this routine. It doesn't have to be expensive. You could use any type of yogurt or a yogurt honey mixture, anything that's going to be semi-occlusive and add a lot of hydration to the skin. And then you could use any exfoliant, really. You could use the Acure brightening scrub. You could use a little almond meal. You could use a little rice powder. You could use, you know, anything that you already have. So now I'm gonna come in with the Pacifica Glow Baby, which I keep mentioning, but I keep loving it. I keep loving that it has this gorgeous, watery, essence-like texture. And because it's the only Pacifica product that I'm using in my routine, and because I'm using a very minimal routine, the smell, which is kind of sweet like candy, doesn't bother me at all. It actually smells nice and refreshing and kind of like cheery at the end of the day. And I've just really been loving it. It's so hydrating. It's got this nice, gorgeous, sticky texture. And I'm telling you guys, I'm in love with it. I am in love with it. It is by far the best $16 clean beauty product on the market. And now, because it's summertime and I've been sweating so much, it's interesting, the science behind sweat, because when you don't sweat very often or very much, when you sweat, your sweat will be very acidic. But when you live in a place like Hawaii, your body learns to conserve salt when you sweat. So your sweat tends to be more basic. And then so your skin, I feel like in the summertime, my skin needs more fats to replenish my lipid layer. And and this just does the trick. I was using an oil and that was working really well, but then it started to get really hot. And you would think I would switch to an oil, but no. I need this product to kind of seal and set and try to balance out all the drying and sweating and dehydration that just comes along with summer here. Okay, that was it. A super simple routine, and you could literally achieve this routine with everything from Target. Both of these products are available at Target. I've talked about them on Instagram. I mean, I'm just in love with this as a summertime routine at least once a week. Start with a sheet mask, follow with an exfoliator, the Glow Baby, the Weleda, and I just feel like it gives me great skin. So really quickly, I wanted to tell you, if you enjoyed my video last week, the $1,000 cart video, Olivia, the person who I originally got the idea from Live Warmly, she has a skincare $1,000 cart video up, and Kat from Naturally Beautiful Kat also has one up. So I'm gonna link both of those below because they're just so fun. So go check out their videos, and that's that. That's my summer routine for right now. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me. This was a really mellow video. It's been a really stressful week. I've kind of been a little bit low in spirit by some of the things I've been seeing on Instagram, and I'm always continually evaluating whether or not that's a valuable use of my time. And sometimes it really feels like it isn't. And other times I just wonder, why are women so mean to each other? Like, this is an aspect of life I will never understand. Why women have to be so mean to one another. And you wonder why we don't rule the world at this point, because we're definitely smarter than men. It's because we tear each other down. Anyway, that's all for this video. Thanks for hanging out with me. And if you wouldn't mind, answer that question about the fragrance oil and soap, and let me know where I should be heading with scenting my soaps. I'll see you next week. Bye.